pressure matchup. A top-5 team comes in wearing a big target on the road today, trying to avoid an upset trap. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Air Force Falcons, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Falcons will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Trojans offense making their way on the field to open this game. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Caught in the backfield, it's Rodriguez. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. On a punt now for the first time today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Falcons offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
It's a toss to the left side. They got him down out near the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They're going to run the option. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, good tough running here by Air Force to be able to pick up the first down. It's a lot tougher to move the ball down the field when you don't have that passing game. But Air Force always shows the ability to be able to execute and pick up big yards.
Now they're running on the toss. Breaking tackles. Gets the first and still running. Bustled out of bounds close to the end zone.
Oh, the running back, I think he might be frustrated. He had such a great gain, and somehow he gets pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I think he wanted to take that one all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. I don't blame him.
Dump off caught by the running back. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Powering through the defender. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer then. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Scanning the field, it's Santos. Snags the quick throw. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Takes an open space. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a 1st down on the ground, and they need so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Trojans line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the option play here. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I know just like me, you're a big fan of the armed services and what they do, not just for our country, but what they do on Saturday afternoons, the style of football that they play. I would argue that Air Force's quarterback going back decades to the Fisher-DeBerry era, they run the option as well as anybody. We're seeing that here today.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Toss play to the outside. He gets loose. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. We'll try to run it with the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Falcons looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Takes the toss and heads left.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. He stuffed that play from the beginning.
Send the back in motion. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The Falcons will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Air Force.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Back to pass. It's Santos. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He was brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
And now a carry here for the fullback. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Quarterback's got it on the option. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a fourth down.
They'll run the option. And the Falcons pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
The back's got it on the pitch. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's an option look. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Run sets up an important third down call for this offense.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant, allowed the defense to get to it.
The Falcons will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the toss play now, running left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes.
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the back now goes in motion. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. The backs got it. Moves the ball up to the 30. The clock is still running off the hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to throw. It's Santos. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Trojans will have to kick it away. fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. They're going to run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try the option play here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Now here's the toss play. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice gain.
Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern with his defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching the ball like this.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This is the 6th play in the drive. Toss play to the running back going left. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Now they're running on the toss. Running with purpose. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Second down after that previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Look out, room to run here. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. And the Falcons pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's the option play. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Running play called on third and short. Enough to convert on third there, so first down from the 12 now. The Falcons lining up here on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Falcons. This offense is still clicking.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So it'll be a touchback ball. The 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Santos. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Off the play fake on first down. Pass complete on the crosser. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Back to throw again. With the catch, it's Chambers. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. The shotgun running play call. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down.
42 Spider. 4-2 spot ready.
Back to throw. It's Santos. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Hey, the quarterback doesn't pick up the first down, but at least he didn't try to force it against that dime coverage. Everybody taken away, gets a few positive yards, and now we'll see what happens here on fourth down.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll run the option, and the quarterback keeps it here. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job of this offense picking up some positive yards.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They feed the fullback this time. And the Falcons are looking to keep this drive going.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He escapes the pocket. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And as we take a break to flip ends in the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. On the toss play, runner moving left. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
As the first down is still going. Good enough for first down yardage.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. How about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's an option look. QB decides to keep it here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, up and good. USC 10. You thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. To the air, it's Santos. Catch made over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Rodriguez. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down, and right now late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
A running play called on fourth down. Fighting him off. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They're going to run the option. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in to keep him.
They'll try the option play here. Quarterback still with the football. First down and more. He's still running. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They'll try to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
He shreds the tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Now comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The gain makes it second and medium. Hands off to the fullback. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Now it's second down here. Back in motion now. They'll try the left side with a toss. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from